Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Nadia Rajput from Desi TV USA. Let me take you to the special news. Google just got even more unhappy with the Trudeau government and closer to wiping Canadian news from its search results. Google says that the draft plan to implement Ottawa's fraught online news law worsens rather than calms its concerns about the legislation as the clock ticks on the global web joint's threat to wipe Canadian news from its search engine. Unfortunately, while well-intended, the act is built upon a fundamentally flawed premise yielding an unworkable framework and process that the regulations unfortunately do not remedy, and in certain instances exacerbate the company's submission to the federal government's reads. Pennsylvania's Democratic governor, a rising political star, crosses partisan school choice divide. In the partisan politics of education funding, the school choice movement has pressed states for decades to send taxpayer money to private and religious schools and long had to concentrate its efforts on states where a Republican governor was an ally. That suddenly changed over the summer. Trump temporarily drops lawsuit against former lawyer turned witness Mitchell Cohen. Trump temporarily drops lawsuit against former lawyer turned witness Mitchell Cohen, and Trump has dropped his $500 million lawsuit against Mitchell Cohen, his former lawyer and fixer, who is now a key witness in a criminal case against him, Cohen and Trump spokesperson said Thursday night, but the former president didn't waive his right to be sued again. U.S. lawmakers led by Senate Majority Leader Schumer arrive in China on first such visit since 2019. A delegation of U.S. lawmakers led by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer arrived in China on Saturday in the first congressional visit to the country since 2019. The trip comes amid a sharp deterioration in relations between the two countries and as Chinese and American officials try to lay the groundwork for a possible meeting between Presidents Joe Biden and Xi Jinping in November. U.S. fears Canada-Indian row over Sikh activist killing could upend strategy for countering China. The Biden administration is nervously watching a dispute between Canada and India, with some officials concerned it could upend the U.S. strategy towards the Indo-Pacific that is directed at blunting China's influence there and elsewhere. Publicly, the administration has maintained that Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's allegations that the Indian government may have been involved in the killing of a Sikh separatist near Vancouver are a matter between the two countries. Former tropical storm Philip remnants headed to waterlogged New England and Atlantic Canada. The remnants of former tropical storm Philip headed towards waterlogged New England with the promise of more precipitation, gusts, and isolated power outages after lashing Bermuda with heavy rain and winds. The storm was expected to arrive late Saturday with gusts up to 50 mph, 80 km per hour in eastern and northern Maine, strong enough to cause power outages along with 1 to 4 inches of rain over a broader area in a state where the ground is already saturated from previous rain, said Ian Strater, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Maine. That's all for now. Keep watching Desi TV USA. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment.